a certain amount of water was poured into a 300 liter container. A certain water was poured into a 300 liter container and the remaining portion of the container was filled with milk. Okay. Then an amount of this solution was taken out from the container which was twice the volume of water that was earlier poured into it, and the water was poured to refill the container again. If the resulting solution contains 72% of the milk, then amount of water in liter that was initially poured in the container is. Okay. So, see, initial container was water was poured in 300 liter container and it was filled with milk. Okay. So, initial container had capacity 300 liter, right. Let us say water poured was W, right. Let us say water poured was W, right, okay, W liter. So, the milk was 300 minus W, or let us say water poured was X liter, okay. Why we take 2 W's, right. Let us say water poured was X liter, okay. Let us say water was X liter, the remaining was milk. So, milk was 300 minus X, okay. And from here, so point to a remaining container is filled with milk. Then an amount of this solution was taken out. Then an amount of the solution was taken out from the container which was twice the volume of water that was earlier poured in. So, water was 2x. So, 2x of the solution was taken out, okay. 2x was taken out, okay, and the amount of solution was taken out from the container which was twice the amount of the volume of the water that was earlier poured in, and the water was poured to refill the container. So, twice was taken and refilled with water, right. Okay. If the resulting solution contains 72% milk, then find the amount of water in liter that was initially poured in. Now, we know that here solution is taken out 2x time, 2x liter and replaced with water, right. So, we have this formula for the concentration of milk. See, water, solution was taken out filled with water, not the milk. So, we can use this formula. The final concentration is initial concentration into volume after removal, right, divided by volume after replacement. Okay. Now, here this is see, solution was taken out or replaced by water. This is here concentration of it is the milk, the other component, right. So, what is the concentration of the milk in the final solution? Final solution milk is 72%, which is 72 by 100 in fraction, right. So, final concentration 72 by 100 equal to initial concentration of milk. What was the initial concentration of milk? Milk was 300 minus X by 300, right. This is the initial concentration of milk, right. Okay. Right. Now, then we have volume after removal, right. So, now we have 300, 2x is taken. So, this is 300 minus 2x divided by, okay, volume after replacement. Again we have putting 2x water, okay. So, volume will again become 300, right. So, from here I can cancel by 4, it will be 18 by 25. This is equal to, we can write it as 300 by 300 is 1 minus x by 300, and this will be 300 by 300 1 minus 2x by 300. Okay. Now, we have to find the value of x. If you open the bracket and solve for x, you will get the answer. Better to go with options, but options is not there, options are not there, it is a theta question. If you open the bracket, it will be very lengthy. What we can do is, to make it calculation simple, we can assume, let's say, x by 300, let us call it small a. So, let us assume x by 300 as some number. Now, if you do this, calculation may be simple, it will reduce to a simpler form. So, we will have 18 by 25 is equal to, it will become 1 minus a into, it is 1 minus 2a, right, is better than this. Now, let us open the bracket. So, 18 by 25 equals to minus 2a into minus a will be 2a square, then minus 2a into minus a, I mean minus 2a and then minus a, minus 3a, and then 1 plus 1, 1 into 1 is plus 1. Let us cross multiply and multiply both sides by 25. So, we got 50a square, 50a square minus 75a plus 25 equals to 18, okay. Or I can say 50a square minus 75a plus 25 minus 18 is plus 7 equals to 0, right. Now, we have to take two factors, it is 7 into 50, right, 7 into 50, we can say 7 into 5 into 5 into 2, right, okay. So, we can say minus 75, right, and this is both term will be same sign because 7 into 50 is positive, right. So, can I say we can say 7 into 5, 35 into 2, 70 and 5, we can have 70 and 5, right. So, we can have 50a square minus, I will write it here, 50a square, just a minute. So, we can have 50a square minus 5a minus 70a plus 7 equals to 0, right. So, if I take 5a common, here I will get 10a minus 1, and there if I can take 7 common, 10a minus 1 equal to 0. So, if you solve it, we got a equal to 1 by 10. So, we got two value. So, we got two value, one we got a equals to, so we got two value, one I got a equals to 1 by 10 and other will get 5 minus 7 is 0. So, a equal to 7 by 5, a equals to 7 by 5, okay, 7 by 5. Now, so our answer is x is or x is 300a. So, from here we have x equals to 300a, right. So, what is the value of x? It is 300a. So, if you take a equals to 1 by 10, so 300 into 1 by 10 is 30. So, one answer we got 30, other answer will be 300 into a, 300a, right, 300a. A is we got one answer is 7 by 5. So, if you write 7 by 5, 560, 420, right. Okay. Now, since the container size is 300, okay, you cannot put 420 liter water into it, right. So, obviously, answer will be less than 300. So, 420 is an invalid answer. So, answer is 30, right. So, the answer is 30 for this, okay. So, it is a theta question. So, answer is 30 liter, right.